Greetings, dear brothers and sisters, dear sons and daughters in the light. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. And how beautiful it is that you are here together with us. How wonderful it is that you wanted to come and that you had that strong desire to be here with the divine light, so that you could feed from these energies of love, so that you could hear the divine teachings being spoken, so that you could feel the growth happening within your beautiful hearts. For whenever you are gathered here together with us, you are partaking of a spiritual feast. And our tables are always filled with divine food and divine drink. And whenever you, as our guests, come along to this magnificent feast, you feed well. And thus you become more fatter spiritually. And those who become fatter spiritually are very well nourished. And it not only nourishes your spiritual selves, but also nourishes your physical selves, and your emotional selves, and your mental selves, as all our divine spiritual food helps to align you with greatness, and helps to push you that much greater in your beautiful lives. And helps you to see your beautiful lives clearer. And helps you to see more wisdom in your greater self. And helps you to live more from the beautiful heart. And so these divine feasts are so important for your well-being. So we always say, as divine masters, happy are those ones who see the divine feast, and happy are those who see the divine light. For when you see the divine direction in your beautiful lives, you become one with the great light, and the great light will bless you and nourish you in your beautiful lives. This evening, what a beautiful feast you will have. For you will learn more about becoming spiritually nourished and where to receive it. You will also learn about becoming more spiritually stable as you look deeper within your own force fields. You will learn how to grow with the energy of love greater and become stronger within yourself, so that you feel the greater foundation of your lives, so that you feel the greater foundation of yourselves. And the stronger the person becomes balanced in their lives with the strength of a spiritual foundation, the greater your growth becomes. So we say, welcome to this University of Light. For when you are here partaking of our spiritual program, your acceleration of your evolution is so great. And it is truly, truly high. So these teachings are teachings that will benefit you on every part of your life, on every level in your life. No matter what it is you're doing in your beautiful lives, no matter what it is that you're working on with your beautiful lives, it helps you in every part of your life. Because here, friends, you are living in a spiritual dimension of growth. And it does not matter what you do in life, it's all part of spiritual growth. It is all part of spiritual learning and spiritual acceleration. So these lessons are here to help you and help you become so strong within yourselves, so that you have a deeper and more passionate relationship with yourself and your beautiful lives. I will allow myself to step back now for a moment to allow Sarah, Pleiadian High priestess to come through for you with a blessing from the star beings and the Pleiadians. And they are here to help you become stronger with your consciousness, and they are here to help you become stronger within your own lives and your own energies, so that you have a stronger path to a stronger spirituality. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. Akomoha Halima. Greetings, I am Sarah, Pleiadian Master, Pleiadian Guide, Pleiadian High Priestess. Ashianako Wikinae! It is always so beautiful to have you here. And when we are coming to you, when we are here with a family of light here upon this plane, we on the Pleiadian realms say, it is always so beautiful to meet our friends in the light. And when we meet our friends in the light upon the earth, we have a special saying. Where man is finding the light, then the light becomes stronger with the people. And when the people rejoice greater with the light, then the stars will also rejoice greater with the people. Because we are recognizing the people in the light. And there are so many light workers all around the plane, all ready to lift up higher, all ready to channel deeper energies and healing with greatness. And we are very excited about this. So we have a deep passion for people who work with the light. And we have a deep passion for people who desire to work deeper within their hearts. So we are here helping you to become more conscious light workers. And so we are very, very excited about these new energies that are coming to you. Well, the new energies carry new teachings. And the new teachings mean your greater acceleration and your higher evolution. And the greater you evolve up, the greater that we can also evolve up. Because all evolves together. So this evening, I would like to bring a prayer through for the people, but not only for the people, also for our Pleiadian people, and also for all the star beings in the light, who work also from their hearts, to join together as one family of light. For when we stand together as one family of light, helping you to grow with your consciousness, we become a stronger family of light. Because it's not only you who is involved in this most beautiful gameplay, it's also us. So when we call in all the star beings to the consciousness of mankind, of those who desire to be in the love, you become stronger with your star energies. And when you become stronger with your star energies, you can channel deeper with star beings who are in the light. Pleiadian master, Pleiadian guide, Pleiadian high priestess, greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings, dear brothers and sisters. I have returned. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. And how beautiful it is that you are here. And as you heard from the Pleiadian realms, they are very excited because new energies are coming to your plane, which will help the star energies to become one with the people in the light. So many more people are going to work with deeper star energies of love to create greatness and love upon your plane, which is beautiful. So we are opening the gate for the higher growth. We are opening the gate to new universal energies coming upon your plane to help mankind to see the light. And the light is so necessary upon your plane. And learning how to become spiritually nourished and become more evolved is critical at this time. First, it is my divine honor to come through for the people who desire to listen to this great message. For even for us as divine masters, it is an honor to be here with the people who desire to listen to the light. For if there was no audience, if there were no hearts to reach, what good would it be to work with channels? So it is always such a joy, a great blessing for us in the divine realms to come through, to teach you greater ways of love, to teach you greater ways of greatness, so that you can stand in your heart with passion in your life. I work with this most beautiful channel, Suzanna Maria Emmanuel, who I have chosen to come to the earth to work on a very particular mission, and that is to open up higher spiritual gates for the people to walk through so that you become more evolved. Because I have worked with this channel for many, many lifetimes, I will work with no other channel, because no other channel can come close to the energies where I am from. She is from very, very high ascended realms, and this is why we can work so closely with you. So please understand, friends, that this is not her first time of channeling these messages to the people. There have been many, 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 many other lifetimes where I, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, have worked with this channel to present my teachings and my energies. Because you are ready now for the greater energies to come upon your plane, to create greater shifts, to allow the light to become more a part of you, I returned. Like I promised, I have returned. Why have I returned? To bring you the glorious news that we are here to help you find your deeper selves, and to help you find your deeper passion in your life, and to help you evolve to great places that you have not yet discovered. And when you do discover it, you will stand in your greatest joy, because you are in this great healing time, a time where you are learning to celebrate who you are. Welcome to this time of great evolution. Welcome to the time that you desired to live in for so long. And you asked so much. When is it that the great time of acceleration will come upon this plane? Can I please be there? And so many more souls wanted to come to this plane at this very time, at the very beginning of the great acceleration. And only certain ones were chosen to come. So you had missions, you created missions for yourself all through lifetimes to come here. So appreciate your timing. Appreciate yourself for being here. We ask you to do that. We ask you to congratulate yourself for seeing it, for desiring it, for being here. And this is why we say it is an honor to come before the people, because of this very special time. These are the times that you desired to live in. When you turn on your radio stations and your television stations, you might disagree with that very phrase. You might say, woe is the world. Woe it is. All we see is anger and hate and fear going through society. And we say to you, but you are here to awaken the energies of love more upon your plane, so that you can be the transformers, so that you can be the ones who shine the light, so you can rise as a nation of light together. When you rise as a nation of light together, you're so powerful. You're so powerful. 2,000 years ago, when I channeled some of these teachings through my channel Jesus, the people didn't understand it. They didn't understand what rising up in the light meant. They said, but the governments will fight us. We can't fight all that. How can we do that? And Joshua said, but you must never fight with arms or words. It is with your hearts that you will win. And they laughed at him. Ha ha, they said, and they walked away, calling him a madman once again. How can we fight with a heart when you can't even see the heart? And so you are learning how to become the heart, how to build the force of love in your hearts, so that you become the nation of light, so that you can truly understand what spiritual healing means and to step together as light workers. And for this to happen, one must understand where to find spiritual nourishment from. Because becoming spiritually nourished is so important to your health, not only on a spiritual level, but also on your physical level, on your mental level, and on your emotional level. All your levels depend on your spiritual nourishment. And so often Jesus channeled through how important it is not to only eat from the physical food, for that will only feed you on the physical level. But he said it is more important to learn to eat spiritually, because the spiritual food that you eat will strengthen your physical selves also. It will strengthen every part of you. When you become spiritually nourished, you will grow in your heart so strong, and you will create a love force field that can change anything in your beautiful lives. And these are the teachings of this very evening of how to become stronger within yourself, how to unlock your deeper self, how to find deeper spiritual nourishment, where to find it, so that you can truly grasp how important it is to heal your lives, heal yourselves, and celebrate your beings. For you came here to do a lot of work. And the light workers are being asked to do so much. We have only revealed a little bit to you. And in the coming few years, you will grasp it greater. And this work, friends, is a work of love. It must come from your hearts. When one works from the heart, they gain a deeper spiritual standing. When you gain a deeper spiritual standing, you have a deeper spiritual foundation. And truly the foundation is everything, where everything is built upon. In the coming few years, you will change energetically very, very greatly. So everything changes about you. You will become more aware of everything. And so spiritual understanding and spiritual nourishment is so important for you, so you can understand, you can grasp what it is that's changing about you. When you do this, you will have a deeper love for yourself. And when you have a deep love for yourself, you will feel more loved and nourished by the universe. So where is it that one can go to for deeper spiritual nourishment? How is one going to learn how to become so spiritually balanced so that they can grow within the heart, so that you can stand as a beautiful being of love, so great within yourself, so that the desire within you grows so much to be part of the spiritual nation that is rising? What spiritual nation? The nation of the light. The nation of the light. These are all part of the new energies, the new foundation of light energies. And the more you understand these lessons, the more powerful you will become within your own lives. The more you will heal on all levels. This is so powerful for your being. While I am teaching you this, I am also transmitting these energies through this most beautiful channel, so that you can feel the love within you building in your life, and you can feel the acceleration happening on a deeper level. So please appreciate the healing that is going on at this time. Becoming spiritually nourished is a deep, deep feeling and a yearning within. There is so much confusion upon your plane. There are so many organizations that will lead you into this way and that way. We're not saying here that anything is wrong or right, for everything, as you know, is a spiritual lesson upon your plane, and all things are part of light. But you are here to decide what is best for your spiritual journey, and all things must be examined. All things must be questioned. All things must be tested. This is why we say, become the investigators, become the testers, become the questioners. When one opens their mind up, they open up their heart also. When one feels within the heart that this is the right path, that one becomes more spiritually sound. When one doubts, When one is not balanced, that one wobbles. And when one wobbles spiritually, that one can fall over also. We ask you, be strong within yourself. Build a strong spiritual foundation of love and peace and greatness and healing, joy and wisdom, so that you can always feel guided. So where is it that you will feel spiritually nourished? Is it organizations that you will find the answers with? Many people believe that. And many people believe they are sinners also. Many people believe that my channel Jesus came to the earth to be sacrificed for many. I, as a divine master, will say to you, how could that theory be possibly true? For it is only a theory and only a story. How can a channel come to the earth to be sacrificed for many when that channel knows very, very much that everybody is already perfect in the higher levels? You are perfect on the higher levels. Why would a sacrifice be needed? But we are teaching you to stand into your perfect self. Jesus also taught this. You are already perfect, as I am perfect also. You and I stand together as one. We are in divine union with the divine self. We are perfect. There is no sin. There is no limitation, for everything is unlimited. You are here to learn how to become more beautiful, how to heal greater. So the people who listened to Jesus and grasped it, they knew that they would never be judged for anything they would do in their lives. And there were many there who had done terrible things in their lives and who turned. They turned to the light because they heard these loving teachings and they wanted to know more. And they often came to my channel Jesus and they said, please forgive me. Can the great Lord forgive me for doing all these terrible things? And Jesus would say, forgive yourselves. Forgive yourself for doing all those things. Other than that, there is no forgiveness necessary. For in the great light, there is no sin. For you are already perfect. You are already in paradise on the higher levels. We sit together in paradise. These were the teachings of Jesus. What did he mean? In the higher levels, you live in greatness. You live in joy. It is paradise. It is beautiful. Here you live in harsher environments. And this is because you're here learning. You're learning to transform the harshness into the love. How can you do that without a teacher? And so this is why I had sent Jesus, to this plane to bring the teachings of the great divine to the people who said, awaken, please, to the great divine glories. For the great divine master is here to take you to a higher road. And then they said, when are all these beautiful things coming? And so the great prophecies came to be. And they knew in their hearts that all that was channeled through was perfect. Because they recognized it. When they recognized it, it nourished them. And they still kept asking questions. You say that the light is light, but how come we see all this greed and power and horribleness around us? Look at that woman who was stoned to death. How can you say everything is perfect? If everything was perfect, then surely God would step in and stop all this. And Jesus would say, but that cannot be stopped with even God intervening. It must come from the people. It must come from the hearts. Learn to love your hearts greater. Learn to stand in your power, and you can change all things. And again, people called him a madman, and they walked away. Ha ha, they said. How can he say that? He must be mad. He'd better go home. We ask you, how would you see this if you were living 2,000 years ago? Would you see the higher reasoning, or would you be with those men who loved? And this is important for you to see and think about. For again, we are bringing out the teachings. And many will say, how can one become spiritually nourished in a world like this? And we will say to you, go inside of your hearts, please. Be with your guides. Be with the light. Receive the light every day by calling it in. And then when you have questions that need answers, ask the light. Ask your divine self. I need answers here. I am seeing. I need answers. And when you do this, friends, you gain a steadier path. You are learning how to have a stronger relationship with your divine self, which is what we are teaching you to do here. The answers can never be found on the outside. Yes, you may be guided towards the higher path, like you are listening to these teachings through this most beautiful channel. However, the answers must be sought by you within yourself. Go and examine them. Find out your deeper truth. Learn to become strong spiritually. Learn how to see things from a higher perspective. Learn to see everything as already perfect. And when people do wrong to you, do not be angry, but keep on forgiving. For they are already perfect on the higher levels also. And they are here teaching you how to forgive, how to become more of love within your beautiful hearts. How to forgive on the deeper level. For everything is all about learning for you. Learn to see everything as a spiritual lesson and a spiritual message. When a loved one does something wrong to you, do you forgive them with your heart? Or do you hold grudges? Again, this is a deep spiritual lesson. When you have a grudge, what happens to you? You cannot move forward spiritually. Here we're teaching you how to become free, more solid, more nourished. What does nourish mean? It means love. It means healing. It means having the right energies for you to grow. The perfect environment. You are creating your own spiritual environment for your growth. And if you are not well nourished, it will not be able to help you to grow. So if you hold all that anger and all those grudges, how can you have the nourishing spiritual environment? You must build it for yourself. And this is about going within and examining. How am I spiritually nourishing myself? Am I taking time out for myself every day to be by myself, to meditate on the love, to have that deep gratitude for my life? Who do I hold grudges against? How can I forgive the greater? For when you forgive, you let it go and it's no more part of your environment. Imagine if you had a room filled with energies for your nourishment. And every energy in your life was part of your room. Who would be with you in your room and who wouldn't? Who would you like to invite in your room? And say if every person had energies that would nourish you or wouldn't nourish you, and some energies that were so peaceful, which energies would you like to invite in your room to give you more peace? Perhaps it's your auntie that always makes you feel peaceful. Rather than see the auntie, see the energy of it. So create that nourishing environment. So imagine if you invited your auntie to your room and you sat there in the peace. We're not asking you on a physical level to invite your auntie. We're inviting the energy that makes you peaceful to come to your room, to help you be in a creative and supportive environment. But you might have your auntie that's not very nice to you either. It's been fighting against you. And when you haven't forgiven your auntie, that auntie is standing right in front of you. How can you be spiritually nourished? Can you gather from this beautiful illustration how important it is? When you forgive your auntie who has been fighting you, you're showing her the door. Goodbye, auntie. Come back when you're more loving towards me. This is what forgiveness does. So who's in your beautiful room of spiritual nourishment? What energies are there? And when a person desires to grow like this, you evolve so greatly, friends, because you're understanding. You're breathing in the peace. You're allowing yourself to heal on this incredibly deep level. You are becoming nourished. So who's in your spiritual environment? And again, here I will state, please don't think it's your physical environment, because energetically you are in contact with so many people. What is within your spiritual environment that you must let go of? When a person understands that, you can heal so greatly. And again, the healing isn't only done on the spiritual level. It's also done on the physical level, on the mental level, on the emotional level, on all levels, on very, very deep levels. Because everything is about you learning how to grasp higher healing and higher nourishment and being complete within yourself. So you must investigate yourself. You must investigate your environment. Creating a supportive environment to nourish yourself on a spiritual level. If you do not understand how to do that, then ask your guides in. Ask your teacher guides. Always ask the guides from the greatest of levels who are very advanced. Ask them, please bring all the energies that are supportive for my higher spiritual learning to me now. And as soon as you begin to do that, it so happens. Why? Because you are asking, and they will help you. When you ask, it so happens. So always work with a higher wisdom. Always examine yourself. What stories you believe in. What stories you must let go of. What stories need more examining. How to create a supportive environment for your own learning. And be in the peace. Learn to be in the peace. Learn to see what frustrates you. Learn to see what angers you. Learn to see what causes you anxiety. Is it in the same room as you? Then let it go. Show it the door. Make sure the door is locked also. And when it comes back in, then please clear it again. So this is all about discovering a deeper part of you. So for homework, you can work on that in the next few days. And discover it for yourself. Discover the love that is within you. Call in the love always. Love is more powerful than all the energies that are not of love. When you call in love, you heal. What a beautiful lesson this was this evening. You learned so very, very much. So walk in the greatness, walk in the power, and become spiritually nourished by discovering yourself. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great.
Greetings.